Where can you get the most info on alien invasions? Is the Star Trek X-Men a good read, a cheap marketing gimmick, or both? Is Mario 64 really like jumping inside the movie Toy Story? All this and much more right here on the 80th edition of Flights of Fantasy. Welcome to this edition of Flights of Fantasy. I'm your host, George Wood. We've got some good news and some bad news to report about Nintendo today. First, the good news. Nintendo has scored a major one-up on its opponents by dropping the price of the N64 system down to $199.99. We didn't think this would happen, even though the gaming magazines encouraged it. Okay, now for the bad news. One of Nintendo's most fruitful licensees, Squaresoft, has switched allies. Square will no longer be making games for Nintendo. Final Fantasy IV will not appear on the N64, rather, it'll appear on the Sony PlayStation. 2 words. This sucks. Final Fantasy IV was one of the biggest things that we were looking forward to for the N64. Now all the fans of this series who have enjoyed the games on Nintendo systems are in a sense being betrayed. Square's U.S. office used to be stationed in Redmond, Washington, which is also the home of Nintendo of America. The Redmond office has been closed, and the people have been laid off, and Square's U.S. operations have now been moved to Costa Mesa, California. This shocking change on Square's part seems particularly bizarre since we have just seen a joint venture between Square and Nintendo in the release of Super Mario RPG. What's up here? First they're buddies, then they're not? What could be the reason for Square ending a prosperous 9-year relationship with Nintendo? With the largest name recognition RPG series now in Sony's hands, you can bet that Nintendo is really going to scramble to get Dragon Warrior available for the N64. And where was Nintendo Power when this news of major importance to Nintendo RPG fans broke? Don't look for even a news brief in Power on Square's mysterious repositioning. The news doesn't exactly reflect well upon Nintendo. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this is the most shocking news ever to hit the industry. And what of the ex-Square employees in Redmond? Well, they might form their own company, according to ex-marketing manager Ted Woolsey. We hope they do, and we hope that they will fill the void that Square left in the world of Nintendo.